Alright guys, Nick shot a video and showed you how you can make your shake just using water, which is fine. I like to make it with a smoothie in the morning. So you got some recipes for smoothies in the morning. So the base of the smoothie that we use here is organic coconut milk. So you can get this at your grocery store, hopefully. There's two kinds. There's classic or full fat, and then there's light. Okay, so the full fat one is good because of all the stuff that Nick talked about. Full fat is satiating. It's good for your diet, and you're going to start adding some more fat into your diet. But what's for us at my house easier to work with is the light version, and the light version is different because it doesn't have as thick of a top to it, right? So when you get it out of the can, then it pours very easily. The full thickness one, what happens is you either have to end up adding some water or some ice to it to kind of smooth it out. So it's a personal preference kind of thing. So the light one is more of a liquid, right? So dump this in here, and Lainey's going to help us out. Dump it in here. Good. Okay, so that's the base. And you can really add whatever you want into your smoothie. So what I prefer to do is I put 2 bananas in, and I'm going to make a double batch because I only want to do this once for 2 days, so it's just easier for me to make 2 days worth and then put the other day in the fridge, right? So here's the case. I'm going to put that in.
I had no idea about that.
So I put 2 bananas in, and I put a frozen fruit in there. So
nope, that's
those guys are going to work on that, and I'm going to pull out mangoes. Okay, so you can get frozen fruit if you like blueberries, if you like mangoes, pineapples, anything like that. You can put it in there. Okay, so about a cup. Okay, so I just kind of eyeball it and put. Okay, hold on. Or you gotta get some of it in there. All right, so put that in there next. Okay, and the frozen fruit versus the fresh fruit, you can use either. The frozen fruit gives it more like that smoothie kind of consistency. If you have fresh fruit, then what you do is just put some ice in there, and that will give it a little bit of that smoothie kind of consistency that you get at like the gym or any one of those smoothie places at the mall, right? So all we're gonna do is I'm gonna blend this up a little bit first. Okay? And just kind of listen for when you're not hearing that junking around stuff, then it's probably pretty much done. This is the cheapest blender you can buy. So there are really nice blenders out there, and if you want to spend $500 on a blender, go for it. But you can do this stuff with anything that has kind of a blender in it. So I had this measured out. So it's 31 grams, so I measure it out. So this is 2 days worth, and I just have a container, and I write a little a tick on there so I know when I scoop it in here, that's how much I get to 60 grams or 62 grams. Then I put the supplement in there, okay, and then I hit grind again. Now, for me, that's like a little bit too thick. So what you can do is, to your preference, right, you can just kind of add some water or ice, whatever you want to do. Okay, so now I'm going to go again. Okay, so now I've got this to kind of the volume and the consistency that I want. Again, it's to your preference. You do it however you want. So now I've got 2 days worth of shake here, right? So I pour this here, and then I contain the other one in a ball jar. You can put it in whatever you want. Sometimes if I have 2 of these glasses, I'll just put a piece of saran wrap on the top, and then I pour this in here for my next day. Just kind of even them out a little bit. And you're done. Cleanup is pretty easy. I'm going to eat this one right now. I'm going to put this one in the fridge for tomorrow. Quick points again. Coconut milk is a really good base to use. The lighter coconut milk is going to be a little bit more of a smoother consistency. The heavier stuff is going to have more fat in it, which is, again, good. But you're going to have to add probably some water to make it the consistency that you want. Add any frozen fruit you want in there, and any fresh fruit. You can also kind of sneak some other stuff in there if you want. You can put some spinach in there. You can put stuff that maybe you don't like to eat all that much, and the flavor of the shake and the coconut milk and the fruit will kind of hide some of that. So play around with it. There's no exact way to do it. As long as you're getting the correct amount of supplement in your glass to drink in the morning, then you'll be doing all right. Okay? All right. So use that recipe, use whatever you want, and we'll talk to you soon on the Facebook page.